Well, the fourth edition of Tokyo's newest in-print magazine is now on newsstands, and we're catching up with the editor-in-chief, Mr. Jeff Richards, in the G Plus headquarters. How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good, Kong. I think this is the first time we've done an interview over at this spot.
It is, and in fact, we've been doing it in many various places all around town. Last month, we did it in a coffee shop in Yokohama.
That's right. I think they've caught us outside of some convenience stores somewhere.
I believe that's true. Well, let's get to the March issue. What can we find in the March issue of InTokyo Magazine?
Well, it's March, and the weather is changing. It's one of those beautiful times of year here in Japan. And what happens at the end of March, beginning of April? It's Sakura season. It's cherry blossom season.
And you feature the best places to go.
Well, we think they are. I mean, we choose a few, but it's hard to avoid it in Japan and in Tokyo at this time of year. Everything from Pepsi to chocolates to whatever is Sakura themed, so it's unavoidable. But we have kind of a spring themed issue, and yes, we choose a few spots where you can go out and get your fill of the cherry blossoms.
Do you have a favorite place where you like to go?
I like Aoyama Cemetery, and I love Nakameguro.
Nakameguro is my favorite. Love that. Strolling through there with the warm wine, sakura blossoms, and noshing on food.
And it's so nice because it is in kind of a hip neighborhood. That river runs through quite a trendy area of Tokyo, and there's food stalls all over the place. But the best part about it for me is the evening.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's filled with people just having a fantastic time, and the cherry trees there with the blossoms. When the trees have the blossoms, the branches get so heavy,
yeah,
and they just drape over the water, and they light them up with the orange and pink lanterns. So it's gorgeous.
It's a photographer's dream come true.
It is. It is.
What are some of the feature stories in this month's magazine?
Well, we're starting a new section. I don't know if it's a section, but there's a new piece in this issue of the magazine, which is 24 hours in Tokyo. Not everybody is coming to stay for as long as, say, you or I or whatnot, but if you've got 24 hours, heck, even if you've got 12 hours, there's so much to see and do. And we just want to start giving people, instead of just telling people to try Ebisu Daikanyama, let's give them a little tour and strap the stopwatch on them and get them out there.
Do you list prices in this article as well, so people can have some kind of an idea as to how much the various things you're recommending will cost?
We do if you come across things, but mostly we're trying to get you through what you decide to purchase and do there, and we provide some suggestions, is up to you. But if you have to take, say, the Sumida ferry, which we mentioned, to Hamarikyu Gardens, it's like 300 yen. It's like 300 yen. And we'll let you know that as well, too.
Okay, well, I have one more question for you about that. If you could recommend just one thing for one of our listeners right now, what would be a must-see on your list?
Are they a morning person or a night person?
Let's say a morning person first, and then we'll do a night person second.
That's easy. Tsukiji Market and then to the sumo stables.
Ah, yeah.
That's a no-brainer, really.
What about the robot restaurant?
If you're a night person, absolutely go to the robot restaurant.
What are some of the strange museums in Tokyo? It seems you have an article about that.
Yes, well, everybody loves the Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum and all the wonderful cultural institutions that we have, but Tokyo's got some pretty strange other exhibitions out there that are well worth the admission price.
For example?
Now, if we show pictures of this, you may have to give people a warning, like not not suitable for work, but maybe not suitable for small children.
Okay, folks, you heard it. There is a warning about these pictures. I have no idea what we're about. Holy cow, what is that?
Actually, that one's pretty tame. That's just the Tokyo Trick Art Museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just a girl trapped in Dracula's wine glass.
That scared me for a moment.
I know, you scare me.
What else do you have in there?
Well, there's a tobacco and salt museum. Did you know that?
Tobacco and Salt Museum?
Yeah, two great tastes that taste great together.
God. What's that all about?
Tobacco.
Uh-huh.
And salt.
Have you been to this museum?
No, I don't smoke, and I've been trying to eliminate salt from my diet.
Okay, is this something for the family?
it's just an interesting look at what's helped propel Japan in the modern industrial era.
Nice.
These are actually two products that have featured largely in Japanese industrial history. So they've they devoted a museum to it.
What other strange museums do we have?
Well, we do have a Parasite Museum.
Come on.
I don't mean we like here at G+. I mean Tokyo has a Parasite Museum. You can go in and see your favorite parasite.
For example?
How about an 8-meter long tapeworm taken out of a
no.
40-year-old man?
No. From here in Japan?
Apparently.
A 40-foot long...
No. You got that backwards.
Huh?
8.8 meters. I'm speaking, metric system.
I see. Okay. That's a pretty long tapeworm.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Actually, when one of our editors, Ali, was working on this story, I could see her. I sat across from her. I could see her face just turning white.
Oh.
I think I'm going to be sick. So, it looks wonderful. Everybody should go.
Parasite Museum. Where is this located, by the way?
The Parasite Museum is in Meguro, of all places. As we were just talking about Nakameguro and the beautiful blossoms, just a short walk away,
yeah.
You can get all the parasites you want.
All right. Well, we've touched on museums. Let's talk about entertainment. What do you have in the world of entertainment for us this month?
We've got a good list of things that are coming up from Japanese exhibitions and performance art to some more mainstream stuff. We've got an article on pop spring and punk screen. Pop spring and punk screen.
Huh?
Pop spring.
Pop spring. Mm-hmm. And
punk spring.
That is a bit of a tongue twister. I'll leave that up to you.
Creative Man's two big spring events where they have a bunch of punk bands playing one night and a bunch of pop acts playing the next night.
It's always a big event.
It is a big event, but we also wanted to take some time out to acknowledge March the 11th. It's the 50th anniversary of the tsunami.
Yeah.
And there actually are a lot of charity events happening across Tokyo. We can't really get you out to the Tohoku region to do what you need to do, but we can point you in the right direction. And if you don't have the time to get out there and you're in town, you should maybe check out some of these charity events to just, give a little something.
And the money goes to what?
Well, it depends on the event, but a lot of them go to the Red Cross or they'll go to Second Harvest Japan. There's numerous charities across Japan that are helping out. So,
and this is very important here in Japan.
It is very important.
Yeah.
They have yet to really recover and get back to business out there. So.
All right, Jeff, we're running a little short on time here. Last time we did this podcast, we put it on the Japan Today website. We got quite a few comments from people on both Facebook and on the website, people asking where they can get a copy of the magazine, especially people from UK, France, all over the world.
I know. If you are in Tokyo, look out your window. You see that big orange and white skyscraper girder thing up there. What do they call that? I don't know.
Tokyo Tower?
Tokyo Tower. That's
Tokyo
it.
Tower.
You can
get it there?
You can get it there.
Okay, so what is Tokyo Tower near? Are there any landmarks nearby?
Well, it's close to. I think there's a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven?
Yeah. Coming out to the station, look for the 7-Eleven will catch your eye.
Oh, okay.
It's just a few short blocks from 7-Eleven.
Just look up.
Look up.
Time for us to check out. Jeff Richards, always a pleasure to catch up with you. Congratulations on, I said Tokyo's newest in-print magazine in Tokyo. And at the beginning, you balked at that a little bit.
Well, just because I'm an editor, I like to check my facts. I don't, in fact, know if we're the newest. I think we're almost a veteran now that we've got 4 issues out. Does that make us old in magazine years?
That's it. Jeff, we're out of time. Thank you very much for joining us here on The Kong Show, on the Japan Today website, and wherever else people are sharing this.
Thanks for having me, Kong.